One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Mississippi State about to boot it away as we start the festivities. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Minnesota's offense will go to work first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
There might not be a hotter player right now in college football than this guy right here. He had 2 picks in their last game. He already has an interception in the first drive of this one. Quarterbacks, they're going to figure it out eventually. Stop throwing his way.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed and with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. That's caught. It's Booth. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Back to pass, it's Fowler. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. From the red zone, looking for a man. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you, because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And the Golden Gophers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. Going to swing it on second down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going down 3-0. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback on the keeper. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. And the Bulldogs lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Whitaker. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Touchdown, Minnesota! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC quarterback, 1 snap, put it in the end zone. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wide open downfield. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. Wants to go up top on first down. Got him downfield. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points on the scoreboard. And now they come up with an explosive play in the passing game to get them in a position to score some points here, hopefully a touchdown, before this first half closes out.
This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. He's got it on the right. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Fires to the big fella. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that one up on the board this week in practice, but obviously a lot more difficult to go out and execute. Give the defense credit. Great stop.
First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Mississippi State! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Grab behind the line. It's Booth. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Fowler. Pocket breaking down. Hit as he throws. Oh, it's picked off. Bringing it back. And he was weaving his way and finally brought down around the 23-yard line.
And I don't mind this coaching staff and their decision to stay aggressive here with the lead at the end of the first half. You've got a quarterback that, in my opinion, has earned the right to throw the ball in these situations, but you've got to be better with your decision-making right there. That's a costly turnover, which now gives your opponent the chance to score some more points here at the end of the half.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got it! So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. Looking to throw. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance. Excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. They'll go to the ground. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Starkville. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, Let's send it back to the fellas at Davis-Wade Stadium.
The Golden Gophers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Harrell. He'll step out of bounds at his own 13-yard line, and that will not go down on the teach tape for kick returns. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll keep it himself. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Reads it, fires complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Mississippi State going up tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Second down, they'll go to the air. They're working that left side. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. We've come to the end of the period, and Mississippi State is on top. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Harrell.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. To the ground, he's got it again. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Man, the first meeting between Iowa and Iowa State happened back in 1894, but they've only awarded the actual Cy-Hawk Trophy since 1977. Here's how today's game went down. Iowa State somehow, some way, found a way there in Ames and picked up a much-needed victory. It wasn't a masterpiece, but let's be honest, it wasn't a loss either. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Looking for a man, it's Fowler. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. You saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
A 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Now they'll try to cash in this drive, 1st and 10 from the 50. On the run, it's Booth. Can't get him to the ground.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
Catch in the middle, it's Smith. He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the catch, and he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
They'll go for 2 here and try to climb within a field goal late. From the gun, he'll try to throw. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. He's not going to make it. They stop him at the 1, and the 2-pointer is no good.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but better job by the hands team falling on the football.
Here's the handoff. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll move the tight end. Leaves it with the back. He has the first and still on his feet. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. It's just